Hello and welcome to the official Broadwaysted podcast where we're drunk on theater. I'm your host Brian Plofsky and we're live from the famous restaurant Sardi's on West 44th. Joining us today are the usual theater goers who would hate this show, including Kevin Albuquerque Jager.
Albuquerque.
That is the opening to my musical called Oldies, about former paperboys who live in a retirement community in Albuquerque, New Mexico, just south of Santa Fe. And they want to relive their youthful adventures, so they form a shuffleboard and canasta union.
Yeah, it's a great show. That's nice. I want to sing that song, Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, are you there? Kimberly, our game master and unofficial babysitter for the hour.
Hello. I waved like you couldn't see me.
And with us today are two guests. One is the OG Delancey brother, completing our Delancey brother series for our fansies. Yeah. Morris, to those who didn't know, from Disney's musical
You were in
Newsies.
Spring Awakening?
I was.
Just note, there's a lot of spoilers in this episode.
Yeah, forget it.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Till after.
He's also currently playing the Connor Murphy from Broadway's heavily Tony-nominated hit Dear Evan Hansen. We also have with us Jared from that same musical about the same thing as the first musical, not Newsies.
I was also in Newsies.
Will, he just introduced himself.
I was say I'm Will Rowland, and it's a secret. I was
Spoiler
also in
alert.
Newsies. Oh yeah,
He was
that's
also in
spoiler.
Newsies.
I was in Newsies. I was the Papers.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were phenomenal.
Yes.
You played a lot of different roles
You know that
in
guy
that one
that bought
show.
the papers? That was me.
Yeah, that guy who comes in, and he's like, "I'd like a paper, please," and they say, "These are papes, man."
So
man,
let's,
thinks
Pivotal
about it all
moment.
day.
let's give a big Broadwaysted welcome to friends of the show,
Friends of the show.
Mike Feist, and I almost
Rollins.
said Jared Rowland.
Jared Rowland.
Well, you kind of also look like a Jared.
That's fair.
Oh,
You want to know
also
the real
Jared's
spoiler
right,
is
yeah.
I'm not Jewish in real life.
Wait, really?
I'm only
Truly.
Jewish in the play. It's acting.
Wow.
You are
really
phenomenal.
good. Yeah.
Forget
Thank
about
you.
his Tony nomination.
No.
I want to talk more about your. And you grew up on Long Island.
I did.
You're really
It
defying
was
all
just
odds.
one long character study. It was just one big. I mean, you should see. Not many people have suits that fit a 13-year-old with pit stains because they've been worn to that many mitzvahs.
Yeah.
And they've danced so hard, but he refused to take off the jacket. Even
How many
though,
mitzvahs did you have a weekend?
Well, let's think. There were 65 bar and bat mitzvahs my 7th grade year.
Damn.
And
Multiple mitzvahs,
How many
huh?
weekends are there in a year?
Yeah.
In a school year, 14 or 15 weekends?
Oh my God, is that all there is?
Yeah.
Nah, I refuse to believe that. I went to a really nice school. We were always
I
on
went to
vacation. It was always on vacation. It was always the weekend. So yeah, I probably went to 10 a weekend.
Do you want another drink? Do you want another drink?
I'm good on my one. We have our wonderful waiter here, and
What's your
What's
name?
your name?
Nicholas.
is
Nicholas,
here.
everybody.
Thank you so
Does anyone want
much.
food?
If you come to Sardi's, ask for Nicholas.
Do you want anything?
Should we get the cheese?
Let's
do
get
a
the
cheese.
cheese and crackers.
Yeah, you gotta get the cheese. Can we get the cheese down here? Is that even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
While we're
Mike.
ordering the cheese, I just want to note that we're surrounded by pictures of people like Laura Benanti and Blair Underwood and Bob Fosse and Jerome Robbins, obviously all
Who's
related.
that fellow with the
That's
chin?
Stephen Lang from Avatar?
not too close.
Not a.
From Avatar,
I bite.
like The Last Airbender?
No.
Ooh, that opened
The blue
in
people.
Disney World.
Right,
Yeah,
the
blue
blue people.
avatar.
Got it.
Yes, cheese.
But you can follow these guys on
Like 6.
on Twitter. Mike is Mike_Feist, right?
Sure. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
it.
I'm Will_Rollins.
Will_Rollins.
That's so easy.
You guys got in with the underscore.
Well, what's
Underscores.
funny is I didn't know this
Someone else
because
probably took me, I think.
I have a joke in the play about having a weird off-brand cell phone, but I have a weird off-brand
cell
I don't
phone.
like I
Motorola
have
Razr?
it's a Motorola it's a Moto X, which might
Never
as
heard
well
of it.
be a Razr.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes, hello, Moto.
But it's really easy to type an underscore on this,
You told
and
us
it's really
not
hard to
talk
type an
about
underscore on an iPhone.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
It is.
I didn't know that
So
until
go
I
the distance
used.
to follow Will and Mike.
Yeah, you
Basically,
gotta
go
you gotta
the
get to the
distance.
second
Get to
set
the
of symbols
underscores.
on your iPhone.
Be sure to get the underscores.
Well, let's start with our first segment, which is called "What Are You Drinking?"
What are you drinking?
Will Rowland and I are having 2 Woodford Reserves on the rocks here at Sardi's on 44th Street.
Served in a wine glass.
Served in a wine glass.
Served in a wine glass.
They don't
The-
stock rocks
The
glasses.
only way to actually do it here
Up
at
and on the
Sardi's.
rocks, you
Yes.
guys.
The Schuberts can't afford rocks glasses. Just leaky sippy cups and wine glasses. I like to talk about what the Schuberts can't afford while
you
they
hold
are
a butter
co-producers on
That's
Together
actually,
Dancing.
that's actually Kimberly's first game.
Absolutely.
What can't the Schuberts afford?
I love you, Bob. Thanks for everything good.
No, it's okay.
Will just
I
got
have a gin
fired.
and tonic because I'm staying on brand.
I have a tequila on the rocks in a wine glass.
Yeah.
And I have a Cabernet in a wine glass.
Excellent.
Because
That
And
makes
an
how it
extra
goes.
Cabernet waiting for you.
I
Yeah, you do.
I have a twofer.
We'll have another whiskey before this night is over.
Oh, yes, the gin will come.
Indeed, you do.
Oh,
So let's start with what we always start with,
and bread.
which is what have you seen this week?
What have you seen this
What have I
week?
seen this week? What
This
have I
week?
seen this week?
Yeah, have you guys seen anything lately?
Not
I've
this week.
seen
It doesn't have to be
Your
this
dressing
week.
rooms?
I've seen my dressing room. I've seen. I have a lot of
Well,
scenes where I can see the back of Ben Platt's head.
Most recent thing that I think we saw, maybe I can say this for the both of us, is
Significant Other?
Significant Other.
Yeah, I think that was the last play I
Close.
went to see.
It really was, and we had such a blast. And
Loved it.
Yeah.
We saw it together. We were crying and like having such
Yeah.
a wonderful, beautiful time. Those guys were fantastic. Gideon Glick is.
Well, we
just-
talked about he was one of my bigger like snubs, if you will.
I agree.
I think his performance will be talked about for a very long time.
Did
I
he
I
not?
did-
Did he not get the nod?
He did not.
No.
That's fucked up.
I know. I don't think
You can
the
Cusack
show.
that.
Cusack that.
No, listen.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
No.
I agree.
More Cusacking. I totally agree.
Yeah.
The entire show didn't get anything, right?
No, nothing.
That's messed up.
It is
Yeah.
messed
That's
up.
really, really messed up. Yeah.
And that was a show that was, I think, beautifully told. I mean, I guess it got mixed reviews, but you know, I think Will agrees with me. But that was just really, really well done, well
It
written,
was spectacular.
fantastic
It was current,
cast.
It was true. It
Yeah.
was well performed.
Absolutely.
It was, really elegantly directed and
Absolutely.
designed. And it's a shame that
didn't last
obviously
long,
the people
no.
who listen to the Broadwaysted podcast, we're preaching to the choir.
Right,
Like
right.
these are the
Yes.
people who
Screaming
went
into a
to
vacuum.
Significant
Absolutely.
Other.
Right, right.
And that's another. It had another Basic and Paul alum,
Lindsay Mendez.
Mendez.
Yes,
Oh yes,
of
yes,
course.
Lindsay
Yeah.
is
Who was
spectacular.
Fantastic.
I'm sure I've never
Yeah.
seen her not good.
No, everybody in that show
really,
was so
every
great.
single, yeah.
I really identified with Sass Goldberg because we occupy similar roles in different plays. You know,
Very
she's
much
the
the
like
Jared Kleinman.
making the
Yeah.
the crass
Let's
jokes
do
while
the
everyone
hooks,
else is
yeah.
crying
Yeah.
and like keeping everything light and true and fun and
Yeah, and wonderful performance. So
Yeah.
great, really.
What I
I
actually,
saw it.
have we seen anything lately? I don't think so.
We
You guys saw Hello Dolly. You guys got in.
Bandstand. You saw Hello
I saw
Dolly.
Hello Dolly.
did.
Yeah.
You
Well,
got
His
in?
mother
My
bought
mom
the
bought me
ticket.
tickets. But my mom, for her birthday, she loves Bette Midler and she loves Hello Dolly. The day they came out, my mom bought tickets for the whole family for her birthday.
You know, she was one of $20 million worth of people that did that.
Yes.
$20 million in
She
one
bought.
day.
So
Wow.
And they broke records.
Yeah. So is that show harder to see than our show?
Yes.
Yes.
Most
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
Wow.
I've seen your show twice.
Oh,
Oh yeah, bitch.
rub it in.
Well, again, so
I have tickets for September.
Good.
See you then.
front row.
Oh my god.
We got spit on. We had ponchos.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Ponchos.
That's awesome. Yeah. And then
We were still giving it our all back then.
Now it's just
We are
gone to
tuned
shit.
But I was telling
Yeah,
Michael,
totally.
friend of the show, Michael
Yeah.
Park,
Absolutely.
that
Yeah.
so it's very different from the front row than it is when I saw it in front mezzanine the second time.
Is it?
Because of the projections on the floor.
I
can't
know.
see
It's
the
a
floor
beautiful
projections up
thing to
front.
sit in the mezzanine for our show
Yeah.
because it is completely. We are in this box of like everything is going on, and it's either completely still or it's completely interactive. It's amazing.
But let's talk about the show a little bit.
All right,
Again,
fine.
it's going to be a little spoilers. When Dolly Levi comes out, do you find that...
When Dolly opens her laptop at the top of the play,
Can you hear the gays cheering for Dolly in your theater?
we can hear them across the street. Yeah.
So,
The question is, can Bette Midler hear the young girls screaming for Ben Platt?
Yeah,
That's the real
that's
question.
the real question. Hang on, everyone.
we
Our
get more food,
waiter
or-
is
Kevin,
back.
did you want real food?
Nicholas?
Nicholas is back.
Nicholas is back? It's good
Hang
to
on.
see you.
Just wait, everyone.
I'm
In the
okay.
meantime, I'll do some elevator music.
I'm good.
Like Jeopardy.
I'm okay. We can start with this and see what happens.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'd really enjoy prosciutto and melon. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Nicholas. And
Back
we're
to
back.
normal. Yay! That was the commercial break.
It was really great.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You guys are in a pretty show that's dealing with heavy themes. Weights.
Yeah.
Literally,
Literally,
body lifting.
yeah.
Yep.
But no, but in all seriousness, you guys are playing two very different parts of the show. Will, you're in more of a comic relief part, and Mike, you are the what can I think? The inciting action, essentially. Again, spoilers. I'd love to hear about how you balance. From Will, I'd love to hear you balance just knowing what kind of a show you're in and playing the reality of the situation that leads to the comedy aspect. And Mike, I'd love to hear about your starting out as a real physical person and then literally being what other people put upon you.
Can I change it a little bit?
Yeah.
And answer for him and he can answer for me?
Oh my
Yes.
God, yeah, that'll be fun.
100%.
They are, yes, you're correct. They
No,
are,
answer for yourself.
they are different characters. However, I think that in many, many ways that they serve the exact same purpose and they're way more related than I think the audience may perceive at first.
Okay.
They do a lot of things. Will's character, Jared, tells a lot of truths that are happening to Evan very blatantly and very obviously, and like maybe they come across as funny, but it's true. There's my favorite line that he has is like, you're talking about like, look, this whole Connor thing, it's gonna blow
it'll be over
It's gonna
and
be
everyone-
over.
yeah.
There's gonna be like this, third world disaster that's gonna happen to, and then like the attention will be drawn to that, and then Connor will be just some dead kid that no one remembers. That is
The real deal.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines in
that
the
is
show, actually.
one of the best lines in the entire show.
You actually botched it both times I was there.
Yeah,
well, he's unprofessional. I'm not gonna say.
Oh, you want to go down that road? You want to go down who's a professional?
Listen. But I mean, and I think in a lot of, and then I have a. Well, I'm not gonna speak for myself. We'll let him do it.
Yeah,
but
do that.
Let him speak for you.
Right, exactly.
I'm going to steal yours back.
Now, Will, you're
Okay,
up.
fair.
Yeah, no, and I think that what is...
Great, so back to Mike. I was wondering...
Oh, I forgot it. This thing's muted, right? I forgot it. No, what's so wonderful about, I think, to piggyback on that point,
Yeah.
Connor, one of the things that is set up for us, I think, at the beginning of the show, and we learn more as it goes on, is that Connor and Evan are very similar. They are on parallel paths. They're dealing with parallel issues, and they're just reacting in different ways to similar problems. And I think that when Connor, becomes this construct for Evan, it is Evan's. He's Evan's conscience, in both giving him bad advice and then it's this strange thing where Evan feels like I need to keep doing this because in a strange way it's the right thing to do. I have to keep telling these lies and keep sort of leading down this path and Connor is Evan's self-preservation instinct in many ways to sort of keep himself safe from this horrible web that he's woven.
Very much so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's telling Evan truths in different ways. The truths that Evan knows in his heart and the truths that are coming to him externally from Jared.
Cool. That was a really good answer.
Well, it's
mostly from Mike, but thank you for chiming in.
I'm not the intellectual one. I just tell the
Actually-
jokes.
Listen.
I'm the jokes boy.
So can you talk about where you guys started with the process and kind of the evolution of it in general for either for the show in general or for your specific character?
We started on the same day.
Yeah, we.
Oh, really?
Will and I were a part of the very first. We're not. I don't know if it was. I don't.
there was
Actually,
one
there
before
might
we
have
got
been one
involved.
reading before us, but we were in the second reading together, and we showed up day one. We're like, hey man, who are you?
But on your day, it was only you. That was a reverse.
Only us.
joke.
Oh, I see. I
Terrible.
get it.
I'm so sorry.
Let's do it
I'd like
again.
to
Really
apologize.
quick. We started on the first day together, and
It was only us.
Yay!
Stole your joke because I'm the jokes boy.
But your mic is muted, so no one
No one knows.
Yeah.
it was honestly 3 years ago this summer. I think come June, it'll be
Damn,
3 years ago.
So you guys, what a roller coaster
Truly.
ride.
What a ride it's
No,
been.
In the scheme
Truly.
of things, a shorter time than others have
Really
had.
abbreviated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so. But for us, it's been an extremely. I mean, I'm not going to speak for him now, but for me, it's been a time to grow not only in our craft and what we do, but also like as a person. And the show has been a huge part of that. I mean,
I can tell because I saw Newsies and your Delancey brothers suck, but you're really good as Connor.
I don't know. He danced on a table. You know, my favorite thing is I never saw Newsies. I have no idea like what Mike did in that show, but I talk about what Mike did all the time.
But you should see Oldies about an old folks home.
Oh God,
Albuquerque,
So good.
my old friend.
But I can't do it until Jeremy Jordan is 80 years old.
80 years old. It's
How old
gonna
is
be
he now?
very good.
He's got to be mostly
he's like
there.
75.
62.
Yeah.
He's
very
yeah.
close.
He's working on it.
Very close. yes.
Being a CW hunk really ages you.
Yeah, no, but you get up close and you see he's just like,
Yeah.
He
pock
hates
smart.
when you say that.
HGTV
He looks like
things.
Edward
It's
James
so good.
Olmos up close.
Thank you.
They weren't melon
weren't
medley
lying
right
to
It's a
there.
you.
meat melon
Listen,
salad.
The audience,
never had
the menu tells you
I might have
what
at
it
some
is,
point, but I've
alright?
never been like, can you hand me the meat and melon, please?
You've clearly never been to the Little Bar. Owned and operated by the Schubert Organization.
The organization that used to employ.
My former employers before they fired me when they heard this podcast.
But Will, how's the
They're not
character of Jared kind of evolved over that time?
You
Will
know,
had a song.
I did. I had a song that's totally cut.
Was it
When
called
you-
Totally Cut?
It's called Going Viral. Oh my God, that's the most of it that anyone's ever heard. I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired for sure now. My NDA is violated.
Going viral.
Yeah, no. Well, you know, we've been
was a song
more
about
and more
diseases.
of this song has been eking out lately. Yeah. And then I caught unspecific. No.
That was when it was a slightly different show.
Oh yeah, no. That's
It was
a
this
different
really
play.
interesting, wonderful, actually hilarious, awesome rock song that Will sang, and it was right after my character and Evan's character have that scene in the computer lab where I take his letter.
Which didn't used to be in a computer lab. It used to be in a hall.
It's
and a
true.
bag fell open.
so, like,
it was
super
crazy.
early on in
It's
the show.
very different, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it got cut before we went
I
to
had,
DC.
I'd taken the letter. It was very like malicious at the time. It was like
Yeah,
on
mean
purpose,
Connor, bully
like,
Connor.
Oh well, I'm just gonna keep this. So
Yeah,
you know.
the way it is presented now is you can see the sadness and like defensive nature of it all.
Much better.
Mostly
Truth.
because of a Tony-nominated performance.
I
Yeah, I
think
know.
it's
Of Ben Platt.
well,
Yeah.
yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
Speaking of Ben Platt, you know, Morgan Freeman came to our
Oh
show.
my God, guys.
Oh,
And,
really?
and totally Morgan Freeman's actually been to our show twice. But so Morgan Freeman was on Seth Meyers, and totally out of the blue, Seth Meyers was like, "Hey, have you seen anything you liked lately?"
Oh,
Really?
yeah, I saw this. I'm doing terrible, Morgan.
You be Seth Meyers, I'll be
Obviously-
Morgan
Hey,
Freeman.
Morgan. You seen anything you like lately?
I saw this great show recently. It was funny. Well, I guess it wasn't funny. It was about a kid trying to help his friend, and I can't remember.
I'm sorry. It's not Dear Evan Hansen, is it?
That's what it was. That's
Wow.
what. Yeah,
No, it's
not.
March of the
it's-
Penguins.
And
That's
and
really
I'll
what
tell
he
you,
did.
This is the best part.
In that show, I saw that is one of the best performances I have seen from anybody anywhere. And Roland would like to point out that Morgan Freeman did not specify who he was talking about.
Right. He said friend.
Will Rowland.
It's
meant
about
Will
a
Rowland.
young man trying to help his friend, i.e. Connor Murphy,
I.e.
coming back.
Jared Kleinman trying to
coming
give good
back
advice
from the
to
dead.
Evan Hansen.
So one of you is Morgan Freeman's favorite.
No. You
It's
see, I was his favorite the
definitely
first
me.
time, but then he came back
Oh.
and he saw it again, and you know he's a Tony nominator.
Right,
He's
exactly.
the only Tony nominator, in fact.
Morgan
It's
Freeman
just
chooses
Morgan
the winners.
Freeman, Yeah, he only saw
Then we have
there were
some
only
words from
25
the
shows
bandstand.
nominated this season. He saw those ones and not the other ones.
That would be amazing. And he didn't really remember the names, so he just wrote descriptions.
Yeah.
That nice boy with the
That
long
nice boy
hair.
with the
that's what the
hair.
ballot said.
Yeah, that's all it said.
You should have
That's
seen
amazing.
Chris Jackson open that envelope. He goes, is a boy with the long
Actually,
hair. What
he
the
just
hell?
saw your Mike. He just saw your Vogue spread while he was getting his hair cut, and he was like,
very
"Let's just nominate
good-looking
this
young
kid."
man.
Yeah.
I think he deserves a toenail.
I like the mom standing next to him.
Morgan
Nominate the
Freeman is a
gentleman.
huge Gigi Hadid fan.
Nominate him because
Gigi Hadid. Morgan Freeman loves
Morgan
Gigi
Freeman
He
loves
loves
Gigi.
Gigi.
Loves Gigi.
Yes, yes. Yes.
I have a more important question to ask you guys.
Okay.
Hadid. Impossible.
Have you been growing your hair since the first reading?
He has.
Not since the first reading.
The second reading.
Not since then.
What?
But we did the workshop, and it was kind of shaggy and long then, and I was like, I'm just going to keep it going. And that was 2 years ago.
That was.
2 years
Has he
ago.
even had a haircut in 2 years?
No.
I mean, he gets
It's
his,
been
he gets
like,
his split ends
you know,
trimmed.
Of course.
You need a trim to make sure
Puts
that it
his
grows.
dry shampoo
Right,
in
obviously.
It's
right.
up now. Can you take it down? Can you, like, librarian style,
audience.
take it down?
Yeah.
For you audience
Librarian
at
style. I
home,
was thinking
man.
like
Make
this is
noises
Where
where
like
Mike
that.
Feist
Coming
takes his
out.
hair
Alright,
down
ready?
and takes his
Ready?
glasses off, and suddenly he's the heartthrob of the film. Wow.
But you have
Oh my
paint on
God,
your
it-
overalls, and you wear glasses.
Oh my God, his hair barely moves. He's had a long press day. There's a lot of stuff in it.
He's all that.
My hair was
Mike,
was
what happened this
never that
morning?
long.
What happened?
What happened this morning?
I had a crazy long press day this morning.
Why did you have a press day?
I've been up because I'm
Tony-nominated actor Mike Feist.
I am extremely fortunate to be a part of a very long 70-year tradition of celebrating actors. And
Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
You're an
really.
Oscar nominee?
I wish.
Mike's all about the gold.
Listen,
the only reason
from
he got
day
into this.
one, I was like,
When you
He
were a
says it
young
every
boy in
day.
Ohio, you were like, the only thing I want is accolades. That's why you're
Absolutely.
That's why you're a Columbus Blue Jackets fan.
exactly.
Like you were like, this is my way.
Absolutely.
I don't know what a blue
Throwback.
jacket is.
I know, right?
No, I just
there-
want you to talk about the crazy stuff where, like, who shows up at your house?
Oh man, I woke up at like 6:30 this morning, and like a woman was like, "I'm gonna do your hair and makeup and make you look pretty."
And he has no idea who this woman was.
and I was
Sounds pretty
She
sexy. to
walked
me.
in off the
Asked her to
street.
be there?
just rang my buzzer, and I was like, "I guess I trust you at 7 in the morning." And then it was just press day all day, and then wonderful 2 shows. I wasn't able to get a nap in, and here I am drinking whiskey with you wonderful, wonderful people.
Yes.
I mean, thank you.
No, truly, thank you guys, because this is like a perfect nightcap to like a wonderful day.
Cool.
So thank you guys.
You guys were not eligible for drama desks and outer critic circles
Yeah, 'cause of, like,
because of
last
the
year or something
off Broadway,
like that. Yeah,
and
Correct.
that
I don't know
didn't,
the
and like that those nominations didn't come to fruition for you, and all of a sudden, like almost out of the blue, if you will, this
It's completely out of the blue.
Yeah.
Let's get
No,
Were you nominated
I
last
went to
year?
bed on Tuesday night knowing that this was or Monday night, knowing that this was very possible.
Really?
On
Yeah,
Tuesday
no, I
night.
told
Tuesday
you
night, I was
because
thinking
here's
you're
what
pretty close
I
to
was.
happening.
I was up all night talking about the politics of the Tonys.
I understand.
But it is not uncommon for the Tony Awards nominators to, when they like a show, especially if there's a category where there aren't sort of really clear set, like these are the people who have to get the
right,
noms.
right.
It's not uncommon for people from those shows to be recognized,
Yeah.
as a way of recognizing the show
I
writ large.
find that the
Jen
Tonys.
Flella, Mary Beth Peel.
I find
Exactly.
that the Tonys are. It's gonna sound crazy.
Yeah.
Are very similar to the Golden Globes.
Yes.
In that they're very into newbies. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Like.
Mike's like that kid in Billy Elliot.
Oh yeah, all 3 of them.
Well, no. Well, yeah, no, but the guy who played the friend in Billy Elliot, who was nominated for a Best Supporting Actor, Tony,
The little boy?
The one who had like the amazing gay number.
I'm pretty sure that guy, yeah.
That little kid.
You
was nominated?
also have a gay number.
Oh my, I
I
do.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, we both do, kind of.
It's not gay. I'm the one that makes it gay.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's my authorship.
Truly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who's going to win Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical?
I hope it's Brandon. I hope it's Brandon.
No, Mike Feist is gonna win. It's a lock. His name is David Bologna,
He was
the guy from Billy Elliot.
He was.
Oh, there you go.
You're right.
And that was my point. It was like it's the the sort of like it could have been a bunch of people, and like and that was
Yeah.
the like they were
No.
like, oh no,
I know
this
we're
guy.
I know we're fucking around a lot.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that like, super happy for you.
Thank you.
2, I think that's I like Dear Evan Hansen getting recognized in any way possible because it's such a powerful story.
We
and
think
it,
so,
and it
but we're
really
biased.
is.
But I have to say this really quick. The day.
Let's play our first game. No.
All right. The day that the nominations came out and I found everything, Michael Greif texted me and he said, "Oh, well, if you want some more kvelting, come and just give me a ring."
It's pronounced kvelling.
Kvelling,
Yes,
excuse me.
You're right.
I'm from. Well,
Good
listen.
work, Long
Still not
Island
Jewish.
character study.
We did phenomenal character research.
I gave him a call, and we're congratulating one another. And he said to me, he's like, there's.
His direction job is phenomenal.
Oh my god.
Thank you
yeah.
for recognizing that. No,
That show doesn't work without someone knowing exactly what the show should say.
we totally 100% agree.
Yeah, I think he's the best director ever.
Yeah.
I really do.
But
think he's so good.
he said a very wonderful thing to me. He said that there are obvious choices for these kinds of things, and then there are less obvious choices. And he said that I'm representing kind of like the rest of the cast, and I feel that way. With
Except for Will.
Except for Will, because he's an
Yeah.
asshole.
and not good.
Not at all.
We didn't talk about that. You're great, Mike.
Yeah.
Will,
Just not that great.
honestly, I've
I've
seen better.
Here's the thing. I went to singing school, and
Singing university.
Yeah. I don't know anything about acting. I've been saddled with all this acting.
You can tell.
So I'm just, I'm giving what could be best described as a ham-fisted performance.
He actually, in one scene, if you haven't seen it, he comes in with a fistful of ham.
And I just eat it throughout the whole
Yeah,
scene.
just-
And, you can really.
And then throws at the first row.
Yeah.
That's what makes Jared so powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Say
true.
anything?
Mike, do you need another Woodford?
Do you need another Woodford?
I mean, if you're gonna have one, I'll
Yeah,
have
We'll
two
have
more
another
Woodfords for that.
Woodfords. Yes.
Another tequila, another that. She's good.
No, but when Michael said that to me, I was so deeply honored. It actually is truly unfortunate that there isn't like an ensemble category
So
or
we-
anything.
We've been talking about that for weeks.
Because this group of actors has devoted 3 years of their time and the 8 shows a week and their heart and soul, and it really
We're really good.
It's true, you guys.
And you know who we're gonna say is
Cheers
the
to
number
that.
one
Cheers.
unsung hero, greatest actress ever. 1, 2, 3.
Jennifer Laura Thompson.
So I want to
She
talk about
was
that in
my
a second.
Glinda.
She's amazing.
She's everyone's
Cheers to
Glinda.
that.
Yes.
To Jennifer Laura
To
Thompson.
Jennifer Laura
Jennifer Laura
Thompson.
It's JLT. That's
To
not
JLT.
it.
And to adding a best ensemble, Tony.
Yeah. Shall we play a game?
Yeah, let's
do
do
that.
it.
Kimberly, I leave it to you.
We're going to start with a little round of dirty hands on a hard body.
Nice.
If you've ever taken an improv class, it's a spin on Dirty Hand Randy. If you've never been on an improv class, I'm going to explain it right now.
All right.
Dirty hands on a hard body. Everyone has 2 hands on the table.
Mike's nails are painted black.
One by one. Mine are painted red-ish pink.
Is that still from the wedding?
No.
Okay.
This is 2 colors away from the wedding.
Got it.
Anyway,
would
we're going to go
die.
one by one with a category of some kind. And then the person who names a category, everyone who has not said the category, is going to go around rapid fire trying to name things in that category. If you repeat something or hesitate for too long, 1 hand goes up. That is your dirty hand.
Dirty hand.
If you have 2 hands up, you are out.
Are we going
I
to
will
skip
start.
Kimberly as we go?
Well, so if you give the
Is that
category...
part of the game we skipped?
Oh, right.
Then
You
you
gave
do
the
not
category.
go.
Got See, that's the
If
big
you
Kimberly,
lose,
that's nice.
That's
so
an
if you
idiosyncrasy
lose,
of the
you
game.
give the next category.
All right.
So to give you like a reprieve.
Gives you like
Great,
a little.
great.
So the first
Oh, my
category
mic closer.
is
Very nervous.
high school movies.
Clueless.
The Breakfast Club.
Dangerous liaison. Cruel Intentions. I got one hand up.
The best part is this. When I said the Breakfast Club,
Le liaison de liaison. So I'm already up 1. Damn, I meant cruel
that was
intentions.
amazing though. When I
The
said
problem was I was
Breakfast
gonna say
Club, you
Breakfast
both
Club.
went,
That's what I was gonna say.
Those are
Mean
old
Girls.
men. Mean what? No, you're looking at 2 like, Ferris Bueller was the last
yeah,
movie
exactly.
I saw. So I get to say a
straight
category
boys.
now?
You do.
Ready? Dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park.
that would be
Honestly,
My face
that would
sucks.
be
That
a
is
movie
proof that
features
branding
dinosaurs.
ruins lives.
All right, ready for a category then, sir?
That's a good one.
Yeah, like a
Thank
demon
you.
came out of you.
All right. Oh, in lieu of everything, Tony nominees.
Of
It was
ever?
bad. All right,
Ever?
we won't
No,
do
that's
that.
fine. That's
No,
fine.
That's
Ever.
great.
Ever,
This is
okay.
easy. We're gonna start arguing after like the third one. She wasn't nominated. Yes, she was.
Should we not do that then? I change it.
Okay. I change
it.
I change it.
Great Broadway musicals.
Ooh, so it's objective to like what you think is great.
Yeah, like if
I'm
we
the
all go like,
judge.
If he's like, nope, that's not great.
Newsies.
We're done.
Realizing I should have said Dear Evan Hansen first.
Obviously.
Obvi.
My turn?
Yes.
Hand up. All right.
High School Musicals. As in musicals that feature high schools, not musicals you would do in high school.
Got it.
Sure. High School Musical.
West Side Story.
Dear Evan Hansen.
Heathers.
I'm
Others.
out.
Yeah,
No,
Mike
what
Weiss
was the
is
name?
out.
Oh, Speech and Debate, but not a musical, but really
No, but
wonderful.
So
Yes.
I think retroactively you should get Heathers, and I need to go again because I skipped.
Heathers.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, that was so good, Mike. That was so innovative.
Yeah, thank
Bring
you.
it on.
Bye Bye Birdie.
Grease.
Speech and Debate.
Not a musical.
Not a musical. Yeah.
Still
Mike,
off.
Mike's, we gave you a
Listen,
chance. and
I'm
you're
really
still
actually
out.
the worst person to ask about music.
Yeah, Mike doesn't know anything
Well,
about
now
music.
you get to do a category again.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you're done.
But you're out,
And
yeah.
I'll
That's
lose
fine. I get to
immediately
like,
again.
watch
love
you
this
guys do
improv
your thing.
game.
Yeah, me too. All right. Great category.
It doesn't have to be theater related.
No, I know.
Again.
Trust
I'd
me.
like to say that I got really
don't need
robbed
to
of
get
my category
sassy
because
with me.
dinosaurs was a great category and you fucked it up.
5, 6, 7, 8 dinosaurs.
No, you can't do it.
Stegosaurus.
Oh.
Velociraptor.
Paleo.
Why can't you people think of dinosaurs? You're the worst. You're the worst boys in the world.
Brachiosaurus.
Gay.
Brontosaurus.
played with-
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah,
Fake.
like literally.
I played with Barbie.
Rex, Gigantosaur,
If people were like, let's play dinosaurs,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be Wilma Flintstone.
Have you guys seen that video of the like the
Does
cute little
Dragon
British
Zord
boy?
count?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba.
There's another one. Name the Thundercats. Go.
So I have a hand up.
Wait.
yeah,
oh, we're not
hand up.
done.
Oh, but so you decide.
I
Kevin.
get to pick a category.
Yeah.
80s cartoon shows.
He-Man.
Gem and the Holograms.
Rainbow Bright.
Oh, we skip you because it's your category.
Correct.
Outlaw Star.
Yes. I knew you would know
That's
some.
80s.
Good one. Really proud of him.
You're out, Kimberly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're
Born
You
in
said
84.
Former
He-Man and no
G.I.
one said
Joe.
She-Ra?
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
That's
I'm
a
done.
good.
No one said She-Ra?
Did anyone say Thundercats?
So who has?
No, I
yeah,
said
right.
name the Thundercats.
Yeah, right. And that was the category, but then no one said Thundercats.
Status is
Thundercats.
you
I
got
like
one.
cartoons.
I'm one
Will
up.
has one.
I'm
I
one
have
up.
two.
I have
Kevin has
one.
Oh, you're gonna win.
No, we'll get him out.
Oh, wait, do I get a category even though I lost?
I hope
Correct.
this isn't
Yeah.
how the Tonys go.
You guys ready?
And the winner is
Will Rowland is still in the ring.
still handsomest of all, Gavin Creel, and his mustache.
Oh, he has a mustache again.
He's very handsome. If
All
it's
right,
for
guys.
handsomest, you're out, buddy.
Musicals.
That's all right by
He's at
me.
least two ahead of you.
That's all right by me.
Are you ready for the
Yeah.
category?
Yeah.
Yes.
Musicals that feature a person's name.
Annie.
The Unsinkable Molly Brown.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Jesus.
Annie.
Hello, Dolly.
The Unsinkable Molly Brown.
Dear Evan Hansen.
Amelie.
Rachel Lily Rosenblum, and don't you ever forget it.
Phantom of the Opera. His name is Phantom.
He is the Phantom. Your turn.
Hamilton.
I'm screaming it at you, basically.
Pippin.
Most happy fella. I'll put my hand.
No.
No, yeah.
I was ready for nothing. I was like,
His name is Joe. Oh no, wait, no. What's his name?
Pal Joey.
No.
Oh,
Joe's
damn,
the
good
young
one.
guy. Yeah, Pal Joey.
Joey,
But who's the old man who is in fact the most happy fella? The Frank Lesser musical, featuring the hit songs "Warm Was Over" and "The Sun Is Somewhere," which is my favorite musical theme.
Oh, my feet.
Oh my! Gotta soak my feet.
so Brian, you have one out?
Sure.
You'd love that show, actually.
like Break My
You did
Nose
a good
song?
joke.
Is this me
that
and
a
Will
break my
back and
nose?
forth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will go back and forth.
Okay.
NHL hockey teams.
Five. Pittsburgh Penguins.
The Columbus Blue Jackets.
The
they
Florida
NHL?
Panthers.
The New York Rangers.
There's Toronto, Canada Leafs.
The New York Islanders.
It's Maple Leafs.
The New York
Thank you.
Islanders.
Yeah.
The Wyoming
No, you're done.
Whale
We're done here.
Hounders.
Kevin's out.
New Orleans.
The Avalanche. Who's the Avalanche?
Colorado.
The Colorado Avalanche.
Oh man, you
I know hockey
a lot.
teams.
So Kevin's
I
out.
went to, little known fact, I went to a lot of hockey games as a child.
So did I.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course you did.
went to a ton
Well,
of. I went to a ton of
well,
Rangers
I-
games.
Okay,
as a child.
Oh,
so
Rangers.
So this
Yep.
is between Will and Brian for the win.
Correct.
Now you got two on the table still.
No, I got
we
one
each got
up.
one
We-
up.
we-
This
one
is
up.
sudden
This
death.
is
This
sudden
is
death.
it.
You ready for this?
you
Here's the
decide.
category.
Yes.
Names of actors in Dear Evan Hansen.
Michael Park.
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
I'm sorry,
game,
that's
Brian.
a hesitation.
That's a good one.
No, Will. He said names.
Well,
What's the rest of my name?
Roland.
I'll allow it.
I know the name.
I'll allow it. Mike Feist.
Laura Dreyfus.
Ben Platt.
JLT.
Chris Lynn Lloyd.
That counts as her name.
Does that counts, right?
Yeah, that's her name.
Absolutely. What did you say? I didn't hear.
I said Chris Lynn Lloyd.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Rachel Bay Jones.
Have we worked our way through the principal cast?
I think so.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
Time to go to the understudies.
Ace of Summers.
Yeah, sure.
Olivia Puckett. Olivia Puckett.
Yeah, Olivia Puckett.
Michael Lee Brown.
Yeah, of course.
Colton Ryan.
Colton Ryan.
Garrett Long.
Yeah, of course. Alex Lackmore. The
we did them all, didn't we?
orchestrations. Cheers, you were a winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mike brought me along because I'm a winner. And
What's your favorite musical?
1776. Yeah.
Did you see it at 54 with the all ladies?
Wait,
No, I
show.
did not. I think I was doing Dear Evan Hansen that night.
We were
Yeah,
at
it's 1776. It's a tie between 1776 and
Wow.
Bat Boy for me.
I was introduced to this wonderful musical when I was doing a little show called Dear Evan Hansen at Second Stage by none other than Will Rowland and Benjamin Platt. We were all sharing a dressing room, and it goes a little something like, Sunday by the blue, purple, yellow, red water.
So you guys have the same favorite as me.
And yellow, red, No, Ben Platt played a song from it, and you were like, "What is this? This is kind of good."
Yeah.
And we were like, "This is Sunday in the." We were like, "This is Sunday in the Park with George, Mike. You'd love this." And there's a video. There's like a video of the original production.
Right.
You should
I
watch
went
it.
home
Which
and
If
I
you go to
watched it.
Walmart, it's bundled with Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat
It is not.
God,
because there's a lot of colors in both of them.
that's wonderful.
I
Their
went
color
home
change is
and I
incredible,
binge
right?
watched YouTube versions of
came
that
back on
show
Tuesday and he knew
6
all the
times.
words.
I knew every. Well, don't,
This
but
is
I
true.
do. You know.
Yes,
I
George,
was-
run to your work, hide behind your
I
painting.
was